You see, this just gave me the wrong notification. It just said... Looked like this thing just said that I was streaming with my first... No! Okay, give me 1 second. Let me fix this. I'm sorry. Stardew. After the... I am so sorry. I thought it fixed this. After the animal... Oh, nope. Festival... I'm so sorry. I thought I fixed all this. I even updated... I'm still learning restream, so I apologize that this is still a struggle. And we're just gonna turn this off. I really don't want this. I'll fix that later. Okay. Think I fixed it? Yeah, we already did the Egg Festival. I just needed to fix that, and let's go fix YouTube. Yeah, me and Restream are gonna fight. Okay. Well, hello. Sorry, I was MIA. I think doing 4 days of streaming is just a little bit much for me, kind of trying to ease back in and then immediately jumping to doing more than half of the week. So we're going to do 2 days. We're going to do Monday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. But today we are going to work on getting some more animals. Give me just a couple minutes. Let me go ahead and fix my stream title because it's still showing up the same as Wednesdays. And so we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:30. I think that's just more realistic. I typically eat around 6:30, so I was always cutting it close in these last two streams. Well, I cut it really close on Monday. Wednesday, I think I'm doing like 7 or 7:30. And today we ended up on 7:30, so I think this is going to be a much better time. We'll just do 2-hour streams, much more chill. And I'm working on getting some YouTube videos edited so that these can be posted as an actual series. I'm just being really nitpicky with the editing, so it's taking me a little while. But let me finish updating this, and we'll jump right into... Oh, quack! Why am I at... Aha! Why did my thing sound like that? Hi, Halrin! Why did my quack sound like that? Did it sound weird for you? It sounded really, like, distorted. I'm really annoyed. Anyway. I'm just gonna manually do it. It's okay. After... What the fuck? Hello? After... Where are you? The Egg Festival. It's time for animals. Yeah, today the focus is gonna be animals. We're gonna get a silo. We're gonna get a barn. No, it's not made for kids. And let you change to this. Open. Shh. The fuck? They've all been larger than 2 megabits, you little shit. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm really embarrassed. I didn't give myself the 5-minute head start, so I figured everything was gonna work okay. It did sound off. Okay, I need to go fight with my sound alerts again. They're just gonna sound really weird today, and I'm okay with that, because at this moment... Suck an egg. Reduce the file size. Compress PNG. Maximum file size is 2 megabits. Choose file. My thumbnail. Hopefully this doesn't make it look like shit. Okay, back to YouTube. Change. I don't know. Oh, this one. Okay. Save. Oh, I forgot the description. I'm about to fight myself. Go back. Edit it again. Our strawberry plants. Let's increase our animals. Yay! Okay. Okay. I fixed it. Sorry if you're over here chatting, I missed it. Back to lurking. No worries. Thanks for popping in, Helren. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Alright. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the music. And let's get into some Stardew. I missed you guys. Hope y'all had a great holiday weekend. I definitely did. So last week we did the Egg Festival. I talked about all the important things of it. One, you get a free hat, which is like less important, but two, you get strawberry seeds, and that was a big thing that we've been working towards for 2 weeks straight. So now, well, not like 2 real weeks, 2 game weeks straight. And so now it's time to focus and lock in on getting some animals. Let me see what quest I have here. Okay, enter the guild, deeper in the mines, and building, feeding animals, building a silo. So we definitely want to knock out these quests, and as usual, every day, we will start with checking our mail and watering our plants. Pull game sound down a little bit. Okay. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Yes, yes, yes. I'm hoping that's more parsnips. It's been a minute. I'm kind of hazy on what we were doing. Fully, like, I can tell that's cauliflower, beans, I'm guessing carrots and parsnips. But I hope everyone is doing very well. I had a much more adventurous weekend. Like, normally I don't do a whole lot for 4th of July, like maybe a barbecue. But my best friend, one of her co-workers, invited her and I onto, out for like a little boat day. We went to a, look, these are some bougie friends of theirs, and they have a boat club. And so we went, got on the boat, got some sun. I swam in the river for a bit. And then we went back that night and had a barbecue. The barbecue, I'm not gonna lie, was a little bit of a flop. It's a little bit of drama, but definitely had the most fun was like going out on the boat. We swam in the pool a little bit at the boat club. It was really nice. And then we hung out. We finished. I've been watching Yellow Jackets. I hadn't seen it before, but then they started advertising for the 3rd season, and I was like, well, I've never seen any of the seasons, and Nikki hadn't. She really wanted me to watch it, so her and I have been watching that for a while. We finished that. Yeah, and then I just kind of spent the weekend like doing some catch-up chores around the house. So yeah, all very exciting things. I had a great weekend, but hence why I was not around Friday, and then Saturday I had this really bad allergic reaction to her dog. I spent the night at her house Friday. Saturday at like 10 o'clock I took a Benadryl and slept all freaking day. Like I was like, my eyes were swelling, my skin was itching like crazy. Oh my gosh! Okay, hold on. So, day 15 through 17, there's one thing I completely forgot about, which is salmonberry season. So, now that we have mostly finished our farm chores, we're actually going to do the full forage route for the next couple days and knock those out. And then, in the meantime, I'll also take the extra time I have to go ahead and knock out getting everything I need for the for the barn. Sorry, my brain like completely short-circuited. And then the day after that, it's Pam's birthday. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so, still need one of these. I'll sell the other two. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. I'm gonna empty my bags. Sell these two. And we're gonna go find some salmon berries. I'm also, of course, actually gonna keep my hoe on me so that I can very likely get towards getting some of the clay that I'm missing for my silo. Okay, so salmon berries, you'll see some of these bushes during these 3 days in spring get these little red berries on them, and these are salmon berries. These are another great option for going into the mines. And so for this whole first section while I'm mapping, we're going up through the mountain area. These are great for going in the mines with. I know some people will save them and sell them once you later get a skill that doubles the value of your berries and just sell them. It is a great way to start working towards like having money later. If that is your 100% main goal, that's likely what I'm going to end up doing, because here soon we'll be upgrading our house to get a kitchen, and I'll just start cooking to bring things to the mines. But yeah, very exciting. I completely forgot about these. So now we've gone up past line assistant. I'm going to come up here by the mines because even some of these on this side can have berries, and you can see we're going to have to go into these little islands on the lake. So you're really looking for these little round bushes. These guys don't have them yet. Yeah, if anyone wants to share what they did over their weekend or what animals you're most excited to see in the barn, I would love to know. My favorite barn animal, I don't know why, but it's the goats. Like, I guess it's because they don't have milk every day that I just feel I'm like, yes, you're earning your keep every time I can milk them. Yeah. So, at the, like, I say the end, like, once the perfect picture of my barn in my head is, or, like, of my farm in my head is 2 barns, 2 coops. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a slime hutch on this playthrough. I haven't found a spot for it in my little template that I've been working on, but we shall see. We shall see. I don't want to say no now, 2 weeks in the spring. Maybe once I get everything done, I will go ahead and, you know, maybe I make that decision then. I'm also debating between putting a couple, not like expansions or anything like that, but I do kind of want to put a cosmetic mod on. I have been seeing some really cute ones on other people's streams that I adore, and I would love if my game looked like that. So we might do it. I might do it a little later, like once you kind of get past this stage that I'm really kind of looking to help beginners. Maybe once we hit like fall, I'll go ahead and change those things. More berries here. So if you did not see what I did, so we came up here, we checked all around the, oh my goodness, Robin shop, the mines, and came down here and checked by the community center, and then I worked my way here around the town. I am going to come back up and work my way down, and then we'll hit the beach and go west. Gotta check the trash for some food. Come say hi to Evelyn real quick. Good old granny. Homegrown tulips make for a lovely springtime gift. Did I check this trash kid? Yeah, I did. Some of these bushes around the mayor's house can have them, and I did see some wiggly worms right here. Hi, Maru. Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. It's surprising how much a change of scenery can help. Go you with your hot girl mental health walk? Hell yeah. Hi, Abigail. Feeling pretty good about the egg hunt, huh? Well, next year you won't be so lucky. Yeah, Abigail hates me because I stole her hat. I do want to come up here really quick because there's very often little wiggly worms up here. Man, I need to take a day and come clear out all these little areas in town. And like over here. One thing at a time. Stardew can definitely be like an overwhelming game to get started on where you're just like there's so, like you can tell that there's so many things to do, but if you don't know what to do, it's like you almost get anxiety. I know, so I went to see my mom for her birthday in April and I introduced her to Stardew. I was like, you have to get it. We're gonna play together because we both have Nintendo Switches. And she was like, I checked in on her like a couple weeks later on like how her like obviously we talked in between, but a couple weeks later I was like, hey, how's your Stardew going? And she's like, I got so overwhelmed. I went back to I went back to playing Harvest Moon. I'm like, Mom, no. Not that she's not in love, but I wanted her to love it because I love this game so much. I think if her and I like actually start a playthrough together, it would help her a lot that we can go through everything. Because I taught her what I could like the last couple nights I was there, and I was like, okay, good luck. Here's the wiki. Call me if you need anything. And she's like, I'm gonna figure it out myself. Actually, I think I need this for. Do I need this for the bundle? I do. I think I can now finish my crab pot bundle. But we'll update some bundles another day when we're not frantically trying to harvest every berry bush in sight. Oh look, there's Vincent and Haley. Perfect timing. Let me grab Vincent. I want to be just like my big brother when I grow up. Okay, bye! This town is so small, it sucks. I have to drive like 20 miles to buy any decent clothes. She definitely has like Valley Girl. And not like this valley, like California Valley Girl in my head. That's why I usually just order online. Okay, girl. Order online. Are we talking about like Shein? She doesn't strike me as a Shein girly. I'm just giving her shit. Alright. And so now that we have gone up, back up through this part of the village, up around Jojamar and down past the blacksmith and the library, we checked the beach. We're now going to do the loop around the river and lake over here. This is where you really rack up a ton of them. And let's see, right now we're at 30. So let's see how many we get just in this one area. I don't know why there's so much dopamine in just picking these little berries off of bushes. Thank you very much. You do want to kind of check behind the trees. For whatever reason, the devs decided that they had to be plenty of bushes that give these berries hidden behind all of the trees over here. And even if you cut the trees down here, they do grow back, so I don't spend my energy on that. While it's a renewable resource, I'd rather spend the energy clearing out my farm, especially this early on. So many berries. Look at all of these. I should have really brought my scythe so I can just clear all this grass in my way instead of having to run around weird angles to get everything from behind these trees. Hello? Oh, that guy didn't. He was blended in for me. That guy, I say about the bush. Hi, Neutral. How are you? I need to move chat. Chat is gonna go here. There we go. If you want to pluck flowers, let me tell you about neutral pandas, right? Oh my goodness, I cannot imagine how much gathering you do. I'm guessing as a neutral panda, like you're not able to do any dungeons at all, right? You just do the storyline and then you gather to 80. We are Stardewing so hard. I love it. I see. Oh yeah, because there's a point in the storyline where you just pick your faction and that's it. So you literally just do a starting zone and you're done. Yes, Twihard. I'm loving this game. I'm kind of obsessed. I've been like, I wanted to play. I'm like, but the only save file I have left is my stream save file, so I just have to wait until stream. But I only have so much capacity for stream right this second. I love you guys, but you'll tire me out. Stop at Huo for the 50% speed buff. Hell yeah. Alright, I think that is it for our berry gathering. We're just gonna go check the bus stop really quick and then go to bed. I'm just taking a quick peek, making sure I'm not missing any little wiggly worms. So what we need right now for our silo is 5 copper bars, 10 clay, I think 100, maybe 150 stone. I'll check it in a second, but give me that. So just in the area by Marnie's ranch and by the river and the lake, it gave me 28 more salmon berries because we started with 30 and we are now at 58. Ooh, a daffodil. I know I saw one. So if you didn't know, there's this area of the bus stop, but you can actually run up the road. And this is the spot that you see when you're coming up the path. So if you see these berries over here and you're like, I don't understand how the hell I get there. That's how. All right, pretty successful day, 62 berries. And just a reminder, there are 2 more days of this, and then I will be hoarding these until I get, until I speak to the bear in the secret woods, which will be sooner than you think. I should be able to do that next season. Okay, so I need this. Obviously keeping these. We'll keep the plain ones, sell the others. I'm gonna keep this bread. Yeah. And then let's stick the copper in here. Ooh, we now have enough for our copper bars, and we just need 3 more clay, because I had 7. We need 10 in total. Alright, sell everything. Money made. Let's pet Ezra. It's Monday, we don't need to watch any TV. And let me see really quick while this loads. Silo is 10 clay, 5 copper bars, and 100 stone, and I think it's like 200 gold? I don't know. It's not a whole lot. The money is never the issue. It's the clay and the copper bars. The stone you should have from just going to the mines over time. If we have some extra time, I'm open to trying to hit level 20, 25 in the... it's Tuesday, we don't need to watch TV. Yeah, 20 or 25 in the mines, I wouldn't be mad about getting today. I know last time I was freaking struggling. We might go buy a new weapon, too. Alright, that's our copper bars. Oh, I don't think I did check my mail. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled in your new home. I am writing to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing by and see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so. So the problem with this is that these are 100 gold a pop, and I can just make it for 2 sap. But thanks. I think he might end up selling quality fertilizer, but it's still the price of it. Just it does not make any sense to actually buy it from him. So I appreciate it, Pierre, but I will not be supporting your business in that way. Because you're kind of price gouging. Let's get my eggs. Woo! Big eggs. Right. Once again, we're doing our good old plant watering. Man, I can't wait for you guys to see just how much money is going to come from all of these strawberries. I did go a little insane this playthrough, I'm not going to lie, but it's so worth it. Like, anytime you're able to just go a little nuts on strawberries, well worth it. And I'm going to keep a bunch. So ideally, at the end of the first year, you should be able to finish your foraging bundles, which will open up your greenhouse. And strawberries are what I put in my greenhouse, so I can harvest these bad boys all year round. And thank you for the follow, Alina Marshall. I hope you're doing well. Nothing much, just doing some farming. I don't know if I actually need to refill yet. My brain isn't registering that it gave me an empty watering can notification, but I did automatically just run down there. Alright. Streaming's going very well. Alright, so let's put away our watering can. I put my chickens. And rinse and repeat. It's gonna be a kind of tedious couple of days that you're just you're doing this foraging route. Ooh, I see one there, and I am gonna go ahead and clear it out. And it reminded me that I wanted to grab my scythe anyway. There's also a stone in the way. But it's going very well. Had a pretty chill day at home. Yoink. Get the rest of this out of my bags. Okay. And now we go get more berries. There are definitely some other bushes on the farm, but this is the only area that I have really cleaned out that I can efficiently get to. I have a lot of hobbies, Alina. Recently the new one has been like getting used furniture and refurbishing it to keep in my apartment instead of buying something brand new. One, because it is way cheaper to do it that way. Right now I'm working on a dresser. But I keep fish, I do a lot of drawing. Yeah, definitely very creative stuff. One of my favorite hobbies I've ever had was playing piano, but I don't currently have a keyboard or any form of piano in my home, so that one is on the list, but the list is long, so one day I will get one back in my house because I miss it so much. I was like, I'm like, because I'm yapping, my brain isn't registering every activity that I'm doing, and so I couldn't remember if I had gotten this one yesterday. Glad to see it's empty and I didn't waste a day. So some of the bushes will have stuff on them every single day. Ooh, wiggly worms? A stone. So yeah, some of the bushes will have more berries on them every single day. Some of them every other day. Some of them may only have them on once through the whole 3 days, and some of them not at all. I'm not really sure how the RNG works on it. I just know I check every one that I know about. Right now I'm definitely enjoying Stardew a lot, of just like a cozy, calm vibe of just building your own building a farm, connecting to a community, building relationships. There's just something about the dopamine and the progression in this game that's really fun. When I'm not streaming, I recently got Schedule 1. It is not necessarily a very ethical game if you know what it's about, but another game that the progression is just really satisfying. Check the trash cans while no one's here, grab these berries, and then we'll go back up through the other side of town. I'm so glad these aren't falling in the river. I don't know why they're not, but I'm not mad about it because I don't have my magnet ring yet. You can get rings that some of them glow, some of them like have a stronger pull of items that whenever they come off of bushes, or you know, whenever they drop, you can pull them from much farther away. Alright, back up through the town. Checking all these little dirt paths for hopefully a couple more wiggly worms today. Thank you. That's very kind. Damn. Been unlucky on this area for wiggly worms the last couple days. Just gonna go ahead and scythe out this grass so we have access to this area. We will likely come look over here. On the 25th, I believe, the bookseller comes back to town. He shows up, unfortunately, right before the Egg Festival when I'm not willing to spend any money on books. And then you'll need a copper axe to clear that and open up that forage area. Doo-doo-doo. Soundtrack is so underrated. Like, you can't be mad listening to this little bop. You just can't. Ooh, an iron? Oh, 4 iron ore? Damn, Clint, you really didn't have to be that nice to me. 4 free iron ore? Wild. Talk to Penny and the kids. Yes, I know you're tutoring them. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. Yo, why do I relate to Vincent more than anyone else in Stardew Valley? Aw, man, my tummy hurts. I can't have any more gummies. It's good to see you again. Take it easy. Wow, you didn't give any substance. You just said, hi, it's nice to see you. Bye. A great idea can pass through your head when you least expect it, but if your mind is too busy, you might miss it. Damn, how profound. Well, I really must get back to my work of staring at the river. Excuse me, sir. Wiggly worms. Okay, we're at 9 clay. We're getting there. I wonder if I can buy clay from Clint or Robin. I don't think you can. I've never tried, but I would be willing to buy a single clay to keep it from preventing any progress. Ooh, look. Carrot seeds? Yeah. Dum ba dum bum 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 ba bum ba dum. Do do do. Alright, so we have finished the loop of the town, and now we're moving back over to Marnie's side of the world. There's one down here by Leah's house. We're gonna come scoop up. Alright, today we're at 20 for the rest of town. I feel like the first day is definitely one of the more fruitful days. And this side is going to take me a little bit longer today because I will be siding up a lot of this grass. See that one up there? I'll grab that when I come back to my farm through that path. Yoink. The good news about the size, so the only problem with this is that these days you're spending so much time doing this, you really won't have a whole lot of time to drain your energy bar, which is a little inefficient, but gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you're spending about half of it just watering your plants, so it's not like you're going to bed with a full bar, but it does feel a little weird when we've been grinding so hard trying to get everything we can done, milk every bit of money we can out of our energy bar, and clearing our farm. I typically stream between 2 and 3 hours since coming back. Today I will be streaming for another hour and a half. I didn't know that worked like that, but okay. Oh, Hat Mouse. We can say hi to Hat Mouse while we're here. Hat Mouse sells hats for 1,000 gold. We already have this one. You can buy. He slowly gets more. He gets actually some really cute ones, like little flowers and stuff that you can put in your hair and whatnot, but not right now, Hat Mouse. We're still on somewhat of a budget to save up for our barn and our animals. As soon as I get the barn, I kind of want to fill it up. What does that mean? Do you ever try any kind of stuff? I would say I try new things fairly often. So many spring onions. Not complaining about having these guys for the mines and to sell the higher quality ones. Do 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 do. Okay. We actually get more from this area than we did yesterday. I have 28 right now, and I know there's this bush right up here. Yeah, a total of 30 from this side. I actually got more than yesterday from Marnie's ranch. My bluegrass is spreading so well. Get out of here. Alrighty. We check the bus stop, sell everything, and we go to bed. Maybe we cut down a couple. Nah, I don't have the patience. Maybe we'll just till a couple spots um in our little field right there to see if we can get that last clay. And then tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, so while we're out on that side of town, we can check and see. Oh, see, like this, I would definitely be able to grab with the magnet ring, but it just went a little too far. Yeah, I really don't know what you're referring to, Alina, when you say try any kind of stuff. Yeah, put the trash. Obviously save. I know a couple of these were from my farm, so we'll say it's about even. And save these. Fiber. We'll stick the stone and the iron and the clay. Okay, we'll till a little bit more and then we'll sell everything. Oh, even though it's late. I'll just do this one row. So you can get clay by doing this, but it's like somewhat rare. Nope, no luck. So we got, oh, I forgot to stick my plain spring onions in the chest. Oh. If you're trying to sell art, I make all my own art. I don't buy any from other creators. I'm sorry. You're more than welcome to stay in chat, but please don't solicit to sell your art in my chat. That's rude. I make my own emotes. I actually have a couple coming soon. I know you're just trying to help, but no thank you. Alright, let's see if I missed any recipes. Coleslaw. I did miss one. Damn. Got some cauliflower. Okay, I think that's my first harvest of cauliflower, actually. It is. So we're going to save one for the bundle, one for Jody when she inevitably asks for it. And I don't have any other seeds to I guess I'll just stick, we'll do 5 carrot seeds. It's kind of getting to that point in the season that I don't necessarily... Okay, well there's just a carrot going there now. Grab another one. Guys, did I not put fertilizer in my strawberries? Or is it just too big of a plant to see it? I think it's just too big of a plant, because that sounds very much unlike me. Okay, we're gonna grab 3 fertilizer. Go ahead and fertilize these. Oh, and my watering can. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not saving that carrot. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm pissing myself off that I keep forgetting to grab these. Again, Alina, if you're gonna pester me about this, I'm gonna have to remove you from chat. Alright, let's get our mayonnaise making. We will finish watering our plants now that we refilled to... You know, it wouldn't have been the end of the world if I just let these spaces disappear. Thank you for the follow, Emily Thomos. I hope you're doing well. Alright, one last round of watering, and we will complete our final day of harvesting salmon berries, and then while we're out, we will go ahead and ask Robin to start working on our silo. I'm just gonna stick it like right here for now, but it'll end up getting moved pretty quickly. Okay, I don't need my watering can. Oh, I'm still short a clay. Boo! I think I'm short a bit of stone too. Okay, we will hold our horses on that. I know what the goal is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna clear... No! Wait, can I get it right here by the fence? Boo! Okay. Tomorrow we will be clearing our farm of all of the stone. And hopefully today we'll get one more clay. And we'll be ready to rock. Man, seeing these little berries sitting around is driving me bonkers. Alright, and one last day of doing the foraging route, and then I promise we will get to other things. But I promise these are worth the time that you're putting into them and the amount of money you will make from them by the end of this, like, in-game year. Which, if you play slightly more often than I do, you make it through really fast. I've had some binge sessions where I just play through a season in a day. It just depends on how how hooked you are. Ooh, this one did end up having it. I was about to turn around. Damn, no little wiggles. Surely there's gonna be one, right? At least one? Checking over here while I'm right here so I don't have to run back up. Does not look promising. Someone needs to remind me to bring my pickaxe here one day. Maybe tomorrow when I'm going on my rampage for stone, because I'm also gonna need, I think, 150? Yeah, 150 stone, so I need like 200 more stone. Oh, hi Caroline. Hi there, do you have everything you need for the farm? If not, we might be able to help you out. We carry a variety of useful items. I know, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all are great. Mr. Harvey, remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze, then make sure to wash your hands. If you're in in a inconvenient place, you can't necessarily wash your hands. I was always raised to like sneeze and cough like in the crook of my arm. So the germs aren't on your hands. You should still wash your hands after regardless, but in a pinch. You're not always in a place to wash your hands. And I do wash it at the first available opportunity if I know that I coughed or sneezed in my arm. Hello, Mayor. Tax collection, spring festivities, expenses. Can you move your... Never mind. I don't need to see it. I have this pretty much memorized. Tomorrow is Pam's birthday, who lives here. And kind of moves back and forth between here, Joja Mart, and the bar. So we will be bringing her a daffodil tomorrow. Do. Right. Did that a little differently than I have been. Oh well, we'll just make the loop here and come back down by Joja Mart. One last check, so I couldn't quite see this area. Yep, nope, no little wiggles. See, there's Pam. Hi, Pam. Times have been tough lately. I got laid off of my job as a bus driver. If I got that job back, I could drive you to Calico Desert. Trust me, girlie, I'm working on it. The Junimos will help. I'm so glad Sam didn't get pissed that I looted that trash can. I kind of like just did it with no regard to who was there. I will say, like a majority of the time with these trash cans, they're not gonna have anything. But when they do have things, it's sometimes like worthless crap like a stone. Or like literal trash. But the forest is a wonderful place. Have you been there? In the off chance that it does give you like 4 iron ore or the clay that you're needing, I check because it's worth the dopamine of those random times that you just get something worthwhile. Or a breadstick to bring in the mines. Or to eat while you're clearing out your farm. To get some energy back. Like there's plenty of times that it's worth it. A couple of things you can do to make this a little more efficient. There are boots that I think you can buy from the Adventurers Guild to help you run a little faster. Buying a couple Joja Cola or fishing them out of, or getting them through like crab pots or fishing them out of water. You can use a scythe, yep. All those little things to help your speed. That way, as you're running around, you're moving a little bit faster. Helps just a little bit, not a whole lot, but will make you slightly more efficient. Alright, I was at 21. That just gave me 2. Let's see how we do today. I got 1 more from everywhere else than I did yesterday, but still less than the first day. Probably won't need my scythe today, but we brought her just in case. Oop. This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug. How rude! Leah kind of reminds me of my best friend. She's not as like flower girly, like bright colors, but my best friend is definitely like, give me a cabin in the forest and my dogs, and every bug is important and should never die. Oh, I was telling you guys how I was on the boat this weekend with our friends, and there was a point where, one, we low-key got stranded in the river for a bit because the boat wouldn't start, and we were paddling back and ended up getting towed back. It's like this, he's fresh out of college, he has this 40-year-old boat that, you know, sometimes just has some quirks. Oh, fun fact, the 17th of March, there is a little pot of gold with a rainbow over the waterfall, and you get like, yep, you get 200 gold if you pick up the pot. But look at that rainbow. I think you get, yep, you get a little leprechaun hat. Here, we'll put it on for the rest of the day. That way we have something green and don't get pinched. Look at that. The good thing about this is it's like you're already foraging for the berries, you might as well grab the spring onion. This little spot is like kind of what is it? Underrated? Yeah, it's underrated. Like it's just a beautiful little spot in the game. Just these waterfalls, especially once that rainbow comes through. Oh goodness. All right, we're at 51. We've gotten 30 already so far, and I know there's more up here already. Grab these spring onions. Check these 2 trees. I don't think they have bushes. I can't remember which trees do and don't have bushes, so I do just check every single one. If you want to get super technical, you could probably figure out early on which ones have bushes behind them and make that more efficient that you're not checking every single tree, but I don't min-max that hard. It's not that serious. I'm trying to escape in a game. I don't love min-maxing every single little detail. I just see some things slightly more efficient than they could typically be done. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. I don't think I checked this area yesterday because it has not been scythed. I love a little pop of picking up things. I don't know why. It makes my brain happy. I'm definitely behind schedule today because normally I'm already back from the bus stop. I am just going to take some of this grass out so I have a clear path again. Really, I need the blue to spread this way. Alright. So we went from 21 to 59, which puts us at 38. We got 38 from harvesting by Marnie's Ranch today. I know there were a couple here by the bus stop. Yeah, just this one. I knew I saw at least one. It's getting late. I know. I probably won't even have time to spend any energy today, but that's okay. We did the main goal of getting salmon berries, and now we know we'll have a full bar for tomorrow, even if we go to bed a little late. Alright, stick everything we want in the chest, sell everything else. Obviously the berries. You want the acorn, fiber, the plain spring onion and the seeds. Grab my mayonnaise and sell it all. I can even save a little time by grabbing my watering can now. These parsnips are probably ready to harvest tomorrow. I don't know what I call them, but they're definitely parsnips in case I said that wrong. Hi, Ezra. We already checked the TV for a new recipe today. Woo! Another 1100. Sold our first cauliflower. Alright, now that it is the 18th, don't need anything from the TV today. I am gonna put away my little leprechaun hat. Let me swap them. I don't want any of the hats. Let's put them all in here. So, not every farm starts with this. Sometimes you have to buy the dresser from Robin, which randomly shows up in her shop. I think it's... I'm not gonna lie, I think it's like 500 or 1,000 gold. But with the Meadowlands farm, you do start with this in your house. So, just another added perk of the Meadowlands farm that I so love. Yeah, my parsnips are ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we get another 15 today. Why not? And I have some new ideas to sleep on, so I just leveled up my farming. Let me check really quick. I just want to see... Yep, I've already given this parsnip, and I have not given my 5 quality ones, so we definitely want to save the ones we just got. Oh, I already have 5. Just kidding. We'll sell all of this then. Do I have a bean in here? I do have a bean. Alright, I'm just gonna water what I can with what's in my watering can already. Good news is, next goal with the copper that we'll get from mining today, like mining today in real life, probably not specifically today in game, is going to be upgrading my watering can so I can stop literally having to walk every plant. The next upgrade allows you to water 3 spots at a time in a line like this. So it will definitely save me a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might need to stick another little scarecrow over here. Do 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 do. Start our mayonnaise. Is it 4 days of this? Why do I always remember it as the 17th? I will not be foraging a whole another day. I already have over 100. If I see a couple as I'm doing what I'm doing today, I will grab them, but I don't have the patience to do a whole 4th day. So if you would like, you can do 4 days of salmonberry harvesting. I am so sorry. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. And then we just finished watering the parsnips, as I will be going by their seeds from Pierre. And then when we come back, we're breaking every bit of stone we can find on the farm. One spot, all because I missed watering a single spot. I didn't have enough. Damn it. See all this stone, not the big ones, but all these little stones, they're about to get got. Boo-doo-doop. Alright. Son of a bitch. Okay. Now that we've stuck all that in there, we maybe we run some things to the community center while we're at it. So we're starting to get a lot. This guy. This isn't open yet. Anything else? I know fodder. Oh, I already did that one, I guess. Anything in here? Yeah, you're not getting my stone right now, lady. Oh, I did get the wood club. Yeah, we're gonna go buy from Pierre, get 15 more parsnip seeds. Okay, these two haven't had any, I don't think, all season, so I am gonna come run right here and grab these two. What can I say? I'm hooked. I won't be running over there, though. Our focus today is stone, not salmon berries. Don't look at them. Be do 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 do. And even though we weren't selling our salmon berries, we already gained like 4,000 gold just from doing general farming. This cutscene, essentially the guy from Joja Mart comes in and offers everyone a 50% off coupon for everything in Joja Mart, taking all of Pierre's customers, and we feel really bad, so that's why we're still spending money with Pierre, because we want to keep the community open, not stinky Joja Mart. Because remember, Mayor Lewis, I have to think of his name, Mayor Lewis said one more person gets a membership to Joja Mart, and he will be closing up the community center, which will waste all of the effort we've been putting in. Let's say hi to Pierre. Happy to buy any produce off you. I'll give you a fair price, of course. Alright. We just want to buy 15 of these. You can hold right click. Ooh. Take 2 of those back. I could have bought 30. Like, I'll definitely harvest again, but he definitely does not buy them back the same price he sells them to you either, but whatever. We're gonna hide right here so I can get a soggy newspaper. I know that sounds very underwhelming, but these soggy newspapers can turn into cloth fabric, which you need to get a mill. Like a to do flour into wheat and rice into milled rice, which will be very useful later for making some recipes you need for the bundles that aren't always it takes a little while to be able to get access to those. Woo! Bundle complete. It takes a little while to get access to pieces of cloth because you have to get all the way to having sheep, and then mature your sheep, and do them in a loom, and then you get the mill. But we should have access to it a little sooner. I do sell like speed grow, water retaining soil, like all of that I go ahead and just sell. I don't use it because I use fertilizer and you can't have both. And we just unlocked the boiler room really quick. I am going to save a little time on this and just show you here the boiler room. These bundles are the blacksmith's bundle with one of each of the first 3 ore, the copper, iron, and gold. You only need 2 of any of these 4 items. You get tons of slime, killing slime in the mines. Eventually we'll fight bats. Ghosts can drop the solar essence and a couple other things I don't remember right off the top of my head. And honestly, I end up doing it with bat wings and solar essence. You get these very quickly once you hit like between 30 and 40 in the mines. And then the geologist bundle of a quartz, an earth crystal, a frozen tear, and a fire quartz, which you see these as you progress through the mines. So we already have these 2. Technically, I just didn't realize we'd be unlocking that today. We will complete our crab pot bundle. Oh, I forgot to give the large egg to the animal bundle. Woo! With this, we get 3 free crab pots and should unlock the bulletin board. I could have brought the chub. Damn it. So that chub fish you need for those. We can go through those really quickly as well. This one is a bit more intense. So the bulletin board, each time you complete like the chef's bundle, you'll get hearts with Gus. Fodder, you'll get hearts with Marnie. Enchanters, you'll get hearts with the wizard. Field research, you'll get hearts with Demetrius. and dye, you'll get hearts with the dye bundle. I want to say at the end of it all, you gain a heart with everyone. I could be completely wrong on that though. So, in reward, typically, I believe is friendship with everyone. So let's go through what's in each one. Chefs, you do need all 6 of maple syrup. Fiddlehead fern, you get these in summer. Truffles come from pigs. Maple syrup you get from maple trees. We'll put some taps on them soon. Poppy is a summer flower that will grow. Maki roll and fried eggs are 2 dishes that we'll have to create to finish this once we upgrade our house to have a kitchen. Fodder, you just need 10 wheat, 10 hay, 3 apples. You need all 3 of those. Wheat you can grow in the summer and it will give you both of these. Also, hay you get once you have a silo as you chop grass, and apple you have to have an apple tree or buy them from somewhere else. Enchanter's bundle, oak resin comes from oak trees. Wine you make in a keg with any fruit. Rabbit's foot drops from rabbits in your coop, and pomegranate from pomegranate trees, and you do need all 4. Field research, this is for Demetrius, he wants a purple mushroom. A nautilus shell, which I believe you get from the beach in winter? Summer or winter, I know those are 2 very different. We already have a chub, which you fish from the lake. And frozen geodes you can get from the mines in the frozen section. And I believe you do need all 4, yep. And finally, for Emily's dye bundle, we need all 6 of these of a red mushroom. Sea urchin, which we already have. Sunflowers grow in the summer. Red cabbage, this is the one I'm always talking about that we want to check the traveling merchant for these red cabbage seeds that you can typically only get in year 3, but if you get them early on, it will allow you to get this early, but you need to plant this in summer or in a potted plant inside in any other season. Aquamarine from the mines, and duck feather from ducks in your coop. Is that all of them? Yep. Cool deal. I'm just going to give this egg over, and we'll go plant our seeds, put everything away. Which one is it? There it is. She wants a large egg of each color. Soon we'll be working towards getting some milk. Is that everything? It sure is. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hello, Haley. I could really go for a cupcake right now. Girl, mood. Do you need something? Okay, I have to grab it. I'm right here. I have to. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Come on, man. Free money right there. Look at that. We got 6 more to hoard until we get the skill to improve it. This one can get pretty lively at night. Sometimes we even put a coin in the jukebox. Ooh. I'm pretty sure we've heard him say all those voice lines before, but as if you walk past someone and don't say hi, you're just increasing increasing the time it takes for you to get them to like you. So just say hi. I know it's scary in real life, but these are just in-game little NPCs. Okay, we're gonna plant all of these. Sweet! How are we looking on daffodils? I'm still gonna save it. Stick this in there for now. Obviously this. And we'll put this over here. We'll sell this one. I do need my pickaxe. Oh, and my mayonnaise is ready. Okay, so now we are blitzing through every stone on our property to be able to have another box checked off for our silo and our barn. I'm pretty sure I do have all the wood needed already. If not, that is a much easier resource to obtain, if I'm honest. Thank you for the follow, Vienna. I hope you're doing well today. Alrighty, and now I'm just breaking every stone. I'm only chopping wood if I need to be able to get to... I'd much rather chop wood than fight with a blade of grass right now. Doing very well. Just having a chill day. We're accumulating stone so that we can get a silo to feed our animals with. This is definitely the more tedious section to get stone from, so I want to knock this out, and then we'll just be cruising through that other section here in a bit. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, let me fix that really quick. We've already got 32 more stone than we started the day with. Have you ever played Elden Ring? I actually have not. I have played... What? I didn't want to break that. I have played... I've watched a lot of Elden Ring playthrough. I would love to play it one day. I just don't know if I have the patience for, like... This boss has killed me 100 times because I'm still learning the mechanics of how to dodge every ability that he does. Hi, Jack Tiffany. How are you? Thank you guys so much for the follows today. I really appreciate it. I'm not Canadian. I am an American. Alright, I'm done with this area. Now we come over here where stone is aplenty and easy to access. I think it's time to break out the breadstick so that I have some energy to keep going. Maybe the breadstick and just a couple spring onions. Because I literally want to break stone until it's midnight. Ooh, a geode. Geodes can also give you clay. You're chilling. Hell yeah. Yep, that's the vibe we are going. Yeah, I know. I can't break that. That's the vibe we are going for. Just cozy hangout with everyone. I hope everyone has had a great evening so far. Got about another 45 minutes of stream. I love Florida. Easy access to beaches. Although summers in Florida I don't particularly love, but it's a like nice. That's where I would want to go like any other time of year when I want the heat. Although you guys got some like crazy cold weather this past year, I'm not gonna lie. I'm from Louisiana actually. I don't still reside there, but I grew up like that same level of the world of just heat, no matter what time of year it is. Oh shit. I fucked up. I started yapping. I got distracted. I thought that bread gave me a lot more energy than it did. Well, damn. Hold on. I got another plan. We'll make a field snack. One, two, three. Give me that. So one of each of the original tree seeds that you can access will give you a field snack that gives you 45 energy off rip. That's what that's intended for. I'm a hoarder when it comes to my seeds, so I can plant trees where I want them later. Also, I was selling a lot of them because the acorns sell for like, I don't know, 20, 30 gold a pop, which when you're chopping trees all the time, you can get a lot. And just that little bit, you know, 5 of those at least, and sorry, 5 of those at most, and you're working your way towards another strawberry seed. Don't ask me why I'm so obsessed with the strawberries. It's the money. It is the money, babe. That one? Okay, I may not be able to go quite until midnight because I don't want to go to bed too late. And hello? Oh, there's actually like a moderately grown tree here. Annoying. Um, I will soon. I got a little time. I got a little time. I'm trying to break these rocks to get my, I need 200 stone for my silo and barn. Let's go for, we'll get 100 today and we'll go to bed, I promise. Oh, there's one. It is getting increasingly harder to see because everything becomes so overly saturated this late at night. I don't know why default graphics do this, but. 1, 2, oh, give it. And 3. Okay, I'll go to bed. I know. I need to get some torches, eventually make them into lampposts. It's okay. It's okay. We're just little nighttime gremlins right now. Alright. I did what I needed to do, and I'm gonna go to bed. We're halfway there. Ooh, level 4 farming. I gained another watering can and hoe proficiency. I can now make iron fence, a preserves jar, and basic retaining soil. I will be making a preserves jar soon. Woo, another 1500. Day 19. It is Friday now. Oh my god, I forgot Pam's birthday. I'm not gonna lie. I always do that. Whatever reason, I'll get the first couple birthdays, and Pam, I'm so sorry. She gets the short end of the stick because I'm normally grinding for my barn right now and, you know, getting some seeds. I forgot to go talk to Pam. I have a request for you. I need fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? Yes, Jody. I saved one just for you because I knew you were going to ask this at an awkward length into the season. We'll water these. Starting our day the same every day with watering all these crops. Thankfully, I won't have as many errands to run today. I'm just going to go run this over to Jody and come right back. We might go into the mines and just farm the first level because it's like, it's the fastest to just get to, break every rock in it. You don't have to fight any mobs and you can just farm stone there. I don't know if that's the intention of it, but that is how it will be used today. I think that's the plan. I'll make a couple field snacks. Yeah, it's gonna be the move. Let's go talk to our chickens, get their eggs, and refill our watering can. Good morning, ladies. Hi, Billy. Hi, Bertha. Boop, 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 doo. Can I really? Oh, I forgot this little stone here blocks you. I'm like, can I really not grab that? Yeah, I really can't. Alright, we are going to go to the mines today, but not for the sake of progression. Purely for the sake of, well, not like going deeper. We're just going to hit first level, get everything we can out of it over and over and over and over. It's going to be a little boring, but I promise it will be worth it. Let's bring this to Jody. I won't need my sword because we're not going to go deep, but I will grab a couple of field snacks because we're just going to go crazy. That's close to 100 extra. It's about 90 extra energy. That should be good. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. And hopefully on the way there, we will find a wiggly worm to give me just one more clay. That's all I need. If not, we'll probably get some geodes and be able to get it from that. But ideally, you want like crystals and stuff from your... I'm going to Jody. It's Friday. And before I forget and get back way too late from the mines, we're also going to go say hi to the traveling merchant and see if she has my seeds. Jody lives in the blue house. There she is. Here you go, darling. I saved this just for you. That looks so delicious. Thank you. This is just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. Perfect. Can I stay for dinner, or are you just keeping that to yourself? I guess she's keeping it to herself, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh, I'm running into a wall. In case this is your first time in Stardew Valley, we're coming over to this traveling merchant. This is a strange lady, and a pig pulls her cart, and she sells things you can't always get access to. Look at her pig. But she's only here on Fridays and Sundays. Damn, no dice today. Anything else I want to grab? It's just so expensive. Nope, I'll leave it. You can, every time she's there, grab the rare seeds that she has. They're just 1,000 golds. It's a little bit much this early on, but here in a bit I'll start grabbing them every time she comes in. I believe she always has a rare seed. Pretty sure. I'll start grabbing them, that way I have those to plant in fall. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm gonna run this way really quick, just to check for wiggly worms on my way to the mines. It's worth it. Hey Pogue, how are you? Thank you for the follow, I am Ravens. Hi, love. We're going to farm some stone in the mines. We're gonna min-max the shit out of this. Pogue, I'm assuming that was you, you little shit. Who was that? Where did my Twitch thingy go? Yep, Pogue, I knew it. Thank you guys so much for all the follows today. I know not what you speak of. Any plans for today? So right now, our main goal, if you're referring to stream goal, our main goal is to get the stone that we need to make our silo and our barn. And, but outside of it, I'm just streaming until 9:30 and then I'm gonna hit the hay. It's definitely the end of my day, which I like. Just come here, chat with you guys. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this, we're literally just gonna go to level 1. I think I have up to like level 20 open right now, or maybe 15. We're just gonna go to level 1 and just get all the stone we can get. Perk is we get more copper to work towards getting our weapons upgraded, or our tools upgraded, but most importantly, stone. And then once this is empty, we're literally just gonna walk out and walk back in. This is gonna be moderately tedious. So worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a field snack now, because I know I'll need it. It's only 2 o'clock. We only need 100. I wouldn't mind getting 150. I know it's a little eager, but this will also help us level our mining skill as well, because I have a feeling it is quite behind. Yes! Oh my god. Don't do it. Okay. So the chance of the ladder is random. I have had times where like the random spawn, I've had it, this is going to be really difficult to explain, but level 19 is a level of the mine. Like each level has its own kind of design, and then it repeats as you go through the different, like, this is a dirt level, then there's an ice level, then there's a lava level. So, but at level 19 it like spirals, and in the middle there's like this cornucopia of like barrels and shit, and I've had 2 ladders spawn because I broke 2 rocks that spawned like side by side and blocked me from getting in there. That's a lot of emotes. They're cute. And time for other field snack. Damn, I won't even get 100? Not even 100? Okay, maybe with this big rock actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives me 10 stone, so worth. Got some new ideas to sleep on! Hell yeah, we're leveling up our mining. I hate to say it. I think we only have three rounds in us. That's all we get after watering those plants because I thought I prepared but didn't bring enough food. I don't want to pass out in the mines. It's not ideal. Every time you pass out, you lose money. So just keep that in mind. Like sometimes I'm just like, screw it. I don't care if it's 1 a.m. I have 1 more level to progress and save my place in the mines. I'll do it, but please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. I would never, Linus. We're friends. You don't know it yet, but we're friends, buddy. I have some panels I wanted to add, but they weren't working when I went to add them. They'll be on there eventually. I am just coming back after a pretty long break, so the rebranding process takes a little while, but I do all my own art, Ravens. Thank you. Ravens, I don't buy other people's art. If that's where you're going, please, I don't want you to go anywhere else because it's incredibly rude, but I will have to ban you. Well, I guess we just scythe up all of the annoying weeds. Since I'm out of energy but have plenty of time. Yeah, please, friendly reminder, don't solicit in other people's streams. It's really rude. Well, at least we're making progress making this place prettier. After this, we just need to come and chop all this wood. In the meantime of like slowly progressing out, once I get my copper axe, I can chop this and then clear all of this out and we'll put my house there temporarily. That's not its final home, but it is a pretty cool spot to stick your house sometimes. On that note, I don't know that I have an automatic stream elements thing that rolls through here, but if you would like to also, I think I forgot to notify today, but most times I do post my Discord. There we go. I don't know that it posted in YouTube chat, but I also don't know that we have anyone over there, so that's okay. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch right now and you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to go ahead and join in. Pet Ezra while we're here. Alright, it's 8:30. I'm tired of chopping weeds. I think I'm running out if you want. Yeah, Pogue, I wouldn't be mad about that. I've been thinking through my ways of, like, thinking in my head of how to moderate through that, and I haven't been clearly the most successful. Sunny day. I wish it would rain just once at the end of spring so that I think the weather is like set, if I recall. I could be completely wrong. I gained 1 pickaxe proficiency and I can now craft stairs. Stairs are very useful later on, but right now you lose 100 stone for every stair you make, which is very crucial when you're doing these buildings, so just keep that in mind. But later on in more difficult mines, see, I told you I needed a scarecrow. Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! Sweet. Alright. Well, now I gotta do it. Give me my fiber. Give me my wood. And I need a coal. Fear for your lives, crow. My goodness. Sorry. My allergies have been giving me the worst time, so I'm so sorry. Damn, I fertilized those spots too, so now I feel like I have to put something back in them. How's the country life treating you? Oh, sorry. Dear Jen, how is the country life going for you? It's been lonely here without you, but I'm proud of what you're doing. Love, Dad. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Another 500 gold. Thanks, Dad. Keep finding those. I would love it. I love it. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, we don't have a whole lot of water in here, but let's just drain it before we go get more. Told you, I didn't have much in there. Man, my allergies have been giving me such a hard time. I told you guys that I only had Benadryl on hand and was having an allergic reaction at my friend's house and took it at like 10 a.m. on Saturday. It's kind of like, normally by this point in the summer it's like chilled out, but who are these billionaires that just go around? No, my question is, why are we putting gold coins in stacks of 500 in envelopes? Huh? Hi Ezra, how are you? Alright, let's finish watering my strawberries. These should be coming, I think I can harvest them tomorrow. They've been in this stage for a couple days now. Poor mailman, right? Imagine he just like drops that on his foot. He has like some softer shoes on. It's like kicking a coffee table, man. It just like ruins your day. Okay, I don't even know that I have 6 still. I think I just get 3. Yeah. I'm just gonna refill these 3 with C's, but let these other 3 go away. I think that's the plan. I'm definitely gonna have to refill this can again, by the way. How much cleaner this area is now. It's getting there, man. Our barn is gonna go like a barn here, and a coop here, and a coop here, and they'll just have this whole area fenced off for them all the way down. I'm so excited. If you want to see my... what's it called? My current template, like the current unfinished plan I have for my farm, just like a rough sketch. It is in my Discord channel in the Stardew, I think in the Stardew chat channel. I know I've mentioned Minecraft a couple times. I think we're gonna hold off. Since I'm only doing 2 days, I just want to take those 2 days, focus on Stardew, and maybe later once we add on more days, I'll maybe get to making our Stardew farm. I don't know why I'm chopping this tree down. I was just yapping and I saw my axe. maybe we'll recreate our Stardew farm on Minecraft. That's kind of the vibe I'm thinking, and we set up a village and like build out the houses. I think that would be really cute. But for now, we are focused on making some progress. I'm gonna take all 36 of these. Oh, and 2 field snacks. Everything's watered. We're beelining for the mines. What what is happening? Oh, okay, I mentioned earlier off stream I've been playing Schedule 1, which is incredibly not an ethical game, but the progression satisfying. Um and I use shift to sprint around, and I forget that in Stardew shift slows you down completely. It's RP walking. That was funny. That broke my brain for a second. I'm happy by myself, you know? You know what? I respect that, Linus. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you're living your best life in your tent. Alright, back at it we go. I think I only need a couple rounds in here, but gotta get my stone, dude. I probably should have checked how much I needed before I came over here, actually. I would like to just go for another 100, honestly. Because there's more builds that need it. Like, you never have enough stone this early on, but... Switching to DDO sprinting kills me, right? Oh, Pogue, I saw you started your Once Human new season. How is that going? I lurked a little. I'm sorry, I didn't say hi because I was feeling terrible this weekend, but working on the alts right now. Hell yeah. How many people are playing with you on that server currently? Alright. We will make our 2 field snacks. Eat 1. And 3 onions. I think you missed earlier, but I was talking about I had a pretty busy weekend. And so I was just like completely drained, and then my allergies flared, and I was like tissue in my nose. Laid in bed. 90% of the time I'm okay, but I just have like these random flares that like my allergies kind of cripple me a little bit. Just your one buddy from Ark. Hell yeah. I think I need to reinstall it if I were to join. Are you guys playing on like specific days of the week right now? $51. Hell yeah. There's another 10. The only bad thing about this level is that every stone does not give you. Like every rock that you see is not giving me 1 stone. Alright. I think whatever I get with this energy will be good, and then tomorrow we can just go around my farm, just we can say tilling the land instead of hoeing it up. You can run with people of any level. Yeah. My main Tuesday to Sunday. Damn. Yeah, 'cause it works where it like adjusts. Like the monsters to me will be level 5 if I'm level 5, but for you if you're like 40, it'll be level 40. We do one more trip. I think I've got the energy for it. Oh, it's starting to give me less stone. It's like I see what you're doing. I'm pretty sure this should be enough. Oh, oh, you son of a bitch. God, that's like 8. Yeah, yeah. That was like 10 stone and I got 1. That was 10 rocks in a row that I just didn't get shit. It's okay. I think I eat like 10 spring onion. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I would feel bad jumping in so like late in the game though and making you come back to all the starting areas again on stream. I know that was kind of because I was playing through, I'm sure, I don't know if you remember Padelis. Me and Ped were running through, but then another friend would join and we go back to the starting levels all over again and it felt like we weren't progressing on our late game stuff. Let me just pause this while I read. Fair. You can level really quickly, like it's just the amount of time you put into just zipping through it. Maybe like 1 or 2 days I come pop in. I actually was one of my comfort streamer that I always talk about, he was playing, he was like normally Mondays or wow, I have 300 stone right now. That's about where I wanted to be before I did this. He was playing at 6 o'clock. I can't go to Clint. Yeah, I'm just gonna till up this land while I yap. Um, on Mondays he plays specifically Phasmophobia, and I was like, well, okay. And then out of nowhere he's like, okay, I'm done with the weekly challenge. Let's go play Once Human. I was not anticipating that. I know he checked it out when it first came out, but he hadn't played it in a while. And I was like, damn, this is giving me the itch, and then you've been talking about it. So now I might tag along 1 or 2 days. True. Come on. I just need one. Please be kind to me. Okay. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. We've got everything. Oh, I'm so excited now. Okay, we have our 10 clay, our 5 copper bars, and all of the stone, and we also have... Okay, I'm only gonna take 100 stone right now because I'm pretty sure you can only start one building at a time. I'm willing to play a little bit later today just to say I built my barn and my silo. So we might play through 2 weeks and play a little late. Because it is gonna take 3 days for each building. I need 100. Oh my god. Okay. We did it, guys. We fucking did it. Okay. I do have some to start another bar. So each tool as you upgrade it, which will probably be our focus next stream, each tool that you upgrade is going to take 5 copper bars, and I think when you're doing copper, it's 2,000 gold apiece. So it's not cheap, but the added like efficiency you get out of it is chef's kiss, so necessary. Um, I think maybe tomorrow we go over to Clint and give him these geodes, let him break them, see if I get some copper out of that. We swing by Robin, get her to start our silo, And then we go into the mines? I think we go in the mines and progress a little bit there, since I said I wanted to get a little bit deeper. I'll also bring this and this so that we can bring these to bundles, bring these to Clint, and go build our silo. Hell yeah. So much progression. Oh, I already spoke to Ezra. Okay, buddy. Well, you sleep well. I'm also gonna go to sleep and make very little money today. That's okay. So I just finished the season today. That would be a bad decision for my sleep schedule, but I think a great decision for my Stardew itch. If you don't pick up the free Epic game, I definitely it's called Backpack Hero. It's like inventory management, turn-based fighting. Ooh. It's Backpack Hero. I'm writing that down. I've been looking for like some cheap little small games to play off stream. I'm definitely hooked on Schedule 1. I learned a new recipe for radish salad, guys. I do need to go back and do all my cooking research to remember. Okay, today's gonna be fucking glorious. I knew it. I knew these would be ready today. Alright, guys. So we are now harvesting our... What did I do? Like 90 strawberries? Surely not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45 strawberries! 90 would be insane, but that's definitely the type of shit I do year 2. It's on stream. I did it on stream one night, was thinking a couple hours, the next thing you know it's 5 a.m. That's literally when I first got Schedule 1. In case you don't know Schedule 1, it is definitely a game about creating recreational substances and making a business around them, and just kind of, and you can do a lot of automation, you like do a lot of recipe making, and the progression in it is really satisfying. And I have, like, when I first got it, I had no sense of how long the days were, and I looked up and I was like, oh shit, that's the sun. Thankfully I've gotten a bit of a better reign on it, but, and in case you're wondering, I got 22 plain strawberries, so I'm actually gonna hold on to these, because pretty soon I'll have a seed maker and I'll want to make these seeds for next year. Instead of it spending 100 gold, I just save myself 2,000 gold right there. But these other two we're gonna sell 100%, so stick that in there. I know you're like, why are you hoarding all this shit? Just sell it. But I promise, long term, it's worth it. Although now I'm thinking through how much they sell for. It's not, but you have access to them on the first, and then you make way more money off of them. So yes, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's copium, but I do want my watering can, so we can water these guys. And I'm pretty sure these parsnips will be ready to harvest tomorrow. We should get one more harvest. Hoard, hoard, hoard. You know it. I'm a little gremlin when it comes to loot and hoarding shit, but. Yeah, so we'll have parsnips tomorrow. We'll get one more harvest worth of these strawberries. What the fuck? Why aren't... Okay. One more harvest worth of strawberries, and you guys are gonna see the amount of money I will be raking in. You would die if you saw my storage tunes on DDO. I have things that have no... Yeah, I do. Damn, I wish I still had my, like, my old account that just had... I've always been a hoarder, even when I was a little kid. Like, I just kept everything. This has Keen on it. I'm keeping it to sell in the auction house one day and then never posted it. Back when, like, those effects on random gen loot were actually, like, pivotal. There was not nearly as many set bonuses and, like, set items. Just holding Bixby hands. I love that. I do have one, like, just for all the random free shit you get from Daily Dice. Everything. It holds everything, even if it's useless. And what's funny is I never move any of it to my main, so it never gets used. It's just being stored in case I need it. But when I need it, I never have it. Alright, we got everybody water. Let's check the chickens. I love the sound of picking things up in this game. It tickles my brain. Alright, we will make our mayonnaise. Did I just sell my eggs plain yesterday? I don't remember sticking them in the mayonnaise machine. Sell these strawberries, sell these beans. I saw that. They're taking them away after? I saw they had posted the code for it. Okay. Oh, I don't want all this in my bag. Sorry, I gotta run back. Stinky! Okay. So, I don't need my scythe or my axe. I don't need my watering can, and I will need my weapon, because we're going deep in the mines today. This is for progression and ores. Yeah. I understand why they're doing it, I just don't think they should take it away. Jody, don't you run away from me! Ah, shit. It's Sunday. We gotta go talk to the traveling merchant. As you should, Queen. If I don't spend any time outside, I'll go crazy. Hell yeah. Take your little hot girl walk. Alright, I am gonna go to Clint before I go to the traveling merchant, because he closes entirely too early. We may not even clear 5 levels today with all the extra shit I'm adding on to the day, but I'm mainly going in there for ores. If I can get 5 levels in, I'll be really happy, but not a necessity. Hello, Clint. I need you to break these open for me. Ooh. Getting a lot of coal. And a lot of stuff for Gunther. Cool. Hopefully, honestly, I hope I don't have any of these already. So that I don't have to... I do have one. Take... This is green. This goes over here. Shit. Well, fine. You can take that one, and I'll bring another one to the bundles another day. I'll just hold on to the quartz. A more efficient way to do this would have been going from my farm to the traveling cart to Clint's to the community center to Robin's. I just didn't think everything out super clear. I'm sorry, Penny. I didn't mean to whack you like that. That was fucking hilarious. Oh shit, that was too good. I whacked her ass. Glad she didn't get mad at me. Hold on, I want my foot here. There we go. Is this a good way to sit for my posture? No? Is it comfy? Yes. I think she was yapping, but I was too busy laughing at the fact that I slapped her in the face with my club. You beat a small child today. I'm still laughing over whacking the shit out of Penny with my club. Fuck, that was good. What's funny is, like, she's an adult. She's definitely one of the marriage candidates, but she just looks so tiny there with the way she's, like, crouched down. Heifer, I need those seeds. Give them to me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the community center today. I'm probably gonna get another quartz anyway. And we're just gonna go straight up to Robin. Run, child, with the jump rope has a club and we'll use it. Listen. It was a misinput. Oh my gosh. Scarecrow, you better watch it. I have my club. The funny shit that happens when you're a scattered brain. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I don't know. I'm OCD about where my tools are in the mine, because when you're fighting, you don't have time to think about where shit is. I just need to use my muscle memory. Bow, bow. Hi, Robin. I hope Demetrius doesn't blow the house up with those science experiments of his. Jesus. Construct farm buildings. We need a silo. Oh, this only takes 2 days. Hell yeah. This is definitely the order to do it in then. Let's stick my silo right here. Can I do it like... yeah, let's do it there. Start working on your new silo first thing tomorrow morning. The scarecrow might like you to beat the stuffing out of him. Hey, yo! No, sorry. 15. I thought so. It was either 15 or 20, but I remember having some troubles with this fucking club. Listen, bug. Could you imagine trying to swat a bug with a club? Granted, the bug is like the size of your head. Yoink. The attack speed on this thing is negative, but look at that. It's overrun with monsters. Stinky. Oh shit. Well, he's gonna turn into a bug now. I hate these little cocoon guys. Good news is they're typically pretty grouped up. But like, goddamn, give me. I don't want to whack. There you go. Crazy? This is too many enemies. Oh, you asshole. Stop it. The slime is gonna go up there by them, then I'm gonna clear these bugs so they don't aggro and randomly harden on me. Wait a minute. They don't go into a chrysalis. Like that! Don't do that. That worked out. Whack. Come on, last little bug. So for those infested areas, you have to kill literally everything there, which I do every level anyway, but you have to in order for the, and then the ladder automatically spawns. Twofer! God damn. These fuckers are worse than bats. Worse than the dragons you find in the fucking... and the skull mines. I hate these bugs more than anything else. To say I would rather fight a dragon than those bugs that actually path to you should paint the picture of how much I hate them. Alright, don't be rude. We're running on limited time here, and I still got 3 levels to do. Thank you. You son of a bitch! The spirits hate me today. This is a very unlucky day. Unless they consider this to be lucky, in which case, it's not. Fuck you. Two? Can I get one at a time? I'm kicking my own ass, do you mind? Anyone in here? Those little fucking diggy boys will just hide and take up a lot of time when you're trying to get out of these. Me and this club, I am dangerous with this club, and not to anyone other than, like, the things I don't want to kill. I'm dangerous to innocent beings. And of course, it spawns all the way back here. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. The only problem is 19 is really long. This is the one I was talking about that I screwed myself over and, like, just blocked the path with ladders. Ended up not being able to get all the goodies in the middle. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, the infested levels have been annoying, but I've been getting, like, kind of insane loot. I've got this. As long as I can finish this and be out of the mines by 11, we're Gucci. I feel like they took pity on me and spawned hardly any monsters in here so that I could just get through with all the shit that I've killed today. Yoink. Give it. Yeah, it was right here. I spawned 2 ladders, like right before I hit everything valuable. Look at that. Hell yeah. Can you give me a ladder, please? Come fight me over here. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Monster Slayer goal complete. I did my bug goal? Hell yeah. I didn't feel like I'd killed that many bugs, but... So I think it's like 200 bugs? 250? I know this. If I need a snack, I have hella bug meat. I've killed at least 43 bugs in here, actually. Jesus Christ. I'm apparently very good at killing annoying bugs with a club. And just like that, I've reached level 20. I can now fish for the ghost fish for the specialty fish bundle. And now we get a steel small sword. A little later than I wanted to, but we should be fine. I'm just gonna go straight to bed and then wake up and sort everything out. So now that we have our silo started, so she'll start it today. Or no, sorry, start it in the morning on Monday. Tuesday work on it, and it'll be done on Wednesday. I can start the barn. Son of a bitch. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, let me just stick a couple things in here so I can grab my mayonnaise and sell it. Run! It's okay, I still have 1 more hour. Alright. Ba-da-da-ba-dum. Okay. I do have to reference Reddit. I have a page for this. I just have to find which window it's on. Yeah, the profession. So this one, I'm pretty sure I go with Tiller, but I just want to make sure it's less about this first one that you get at level 5 where you choose a profession, but that level 10 profession, like if I choose Tiller here, I only have one option. Or if I choose Rancher here, I only have that option. So I want to make sure So for farming, Rancher gives 20% more for animal products, where Tiller gives 10% more for crops. I am going to go ahead and choose, or sorry, if I choose Tiller, there's two options through Tiller. If I choose Rancher, there's two options through Rancher. I want to take Tiller, that way my artisan goods, so the things like that I'm making on my farm of like cheese, mayonnaise, wine, uh, jam or jelly, that all is worth way more, which is mostly what you're doing in game, so that's where and then obviously your crops are worth more too. And look at that, with my gold strawberries were 2100, my silver strawberries were 1800. Got a little bit from the green beans, a little bit from the mayonnaise, but most of this paycheck was strawberries. I pretty much just doubled my gold with one harvest. Nuts. And I'll probably just make it a nice even 30 I have 22, right? I'm gonna make it a nice even 30, which, because a seed maker, it doesn't like 1-to-1 for seeds. Sometimes you can get 2, sometimes you get 3. So I might even take this down to 20 and sell these 2. Okay, no, don't eat it really quick before we do anything else. Let me look at what's in here. I'm pretty sure I just put the stone in. I don't really know what I stuck in here yesterday then. I don't know what I took out, but I just want one of these to bring later. Keep that. Wow, I didn't get very much. We'll sell that. We are gonna read these to get some farming experience real quick. You've learned a few things about farming. Okay, I didn't know if it just immediately gave you a level or what, but you're definitely the farthest in farming. We could do some fishing today. What's my foraging looking like? Maybe we get the 5th foraging and then we work on fishing. Okay, back to sorting this shit out. I know I have these to go in here. This goes in here. We're gonna start sticking our wood in here actually to free up, because this chest fills really fast. We can start this. Gunther wants this, but I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Yeah. I typically wait until I have a second of all of like the minerals and gems before I give it to Gunther in case I need it for something. I don't know why I have to hoard it. You could absolutely just go give it to him right now, but I just don't roll like that. Okay, we have 4 to 8 damage, 9 to 6 damage, but this also has hella attack speed. I think I sell all 3 of these, and not right now, but I think I'll sell all 3 of these and get a new sword later. But I think we're good on stone for a bit. This is going there. This is for Gunther. We'll do that another day. We'll sell that. Hold on to this algae. Alright, so we're selling this guy. We're selling the retaining soil. Selling the strawberry and the parsnip. We're gonna move our hoe over. Grab our watering can. And just move that so it's all on one level. Okay, cool. Let's harvest the rest of these parsnips. Stop it. I don't want to eat them. These are for money. Okay. We will need to go get some more seeds. Thankfully, it didn't fall on a day that Pierre is not in the shop. And this will actually be our last harvest of parsnips. You can see Robin working on my silo over there. She's working hard. Okay, I don't know that I will go all the way until my barn is finished being made. We'll get the barn. We'll also go ahead and just get 2 more chickens. So I can say that I increased my animals today. And then on Wednesday, whenever we come back, we will get some cows, start working towards setting everything up for them to be, like, get my cheese maker and all of that stuff. That will be next stream, and then it's gonna be upgrading some tools. I think, yeah, we'll be upgrading tools and getting cows. Marnie isn't in today. Or tomorrow. Wait, let me go see if I have that right. She might be there today. Otherwise, we have to play until Wednesday anyway. It's okay. Because Wednesday is when I can start the barn. Okay, let's go say hi to the chickens. We'll refill my watering can. Pat, pat. I see you over here being difficult. I do kind of want to clear out some of this green so that it becomes blue, but it really doesn't matter because these guys are going to be moving very soon. Honestly, they'll probably stay here until these fences break on their own. Because at this point, if I break them, I lose them. So I might just get that little bit of utility out of them. Stick that. Start my mayonnaise. And yeah, sell these. And let's go buy some seeds. Yeah, I think today we'll just work on clearing up more of the farm, like on the west side by the broken down greenhouse and like on that little area I was talking about, possibly putting my house temporarily. Oh, today is the bookseller. We might go say hi and see what he's got. Oh, yeah, Marnie is right here. She's definitely not gonna sell me any chickens. Treat them kindly and we'll be friends for sure. Come on, Abigail. Say hello. Taking a break from work? No! Lady, I'm buying seeds. I just wanted to say hi. Okay, I won't overdo it this time. There we go. 15. Sorry, I sometimes get on autopilot and don't even process what they're saying. Sometimes I stop and read it. Most times it's when they're doing the voice line that I've already read before. Hello, Sam. Samothy. I don't know why. I almost was like, hi, Samantha, but that's definitely not his name. It's just Sam. But like, what would Sam... So like, when you call a girl Sam, normally it's like short for Samantha. What would the male equivalent of Samantha be? I think it's Samothy. Does that statement make any sense? No, I know that. I forgot to go to the community center. It's okay. We won't talk about it. Bidoo boop bidoo. Yeah, no, I want these gone first, sorry. think I'm just gonna do a few more of these free-lying branches and then call it a day. So now I'm about to run out of energy. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. So I did just hit level 5 in foraging. So chopping trees and getting wood does give you... Got one more left. Sweet. Chopping trees and collecting wood does give you experience in foraging as well as like picking berries and literal forageables off the ground, so. Alright, now we've got some time. We will take these to go sell. Bring this to Gunther. And also bring this to the community center. Stop it. And did I put my wood over here? Oh yeah, I'm just blind. 99 times 2 is 201? 199? 198. God. That took me a minute. We're gonna go ahead. There's 2 slots up for 99 wood in one of the foraging bundles in the construction side, so, or in the construction bundle of the foraging side. So I'm just gonna bring that over as well. It's the 22nd. We just have Willie's birthday left in spring, and we'll bring him a quartz on the 24th. We're at 20, oh god, yeah, 24th. Just kidding. We have Pierre's on the 26th. Sorry, Willie's is at the end of summer. I have both written down right here. So Pierre is on the 26th, and we will bring him an egg. And Emily's is on the 27th, and we'll give her a daffodil. Alright, so we're gonna come over here and bring the wood. I hope I did that math right, or I'm gonna, like, really kick myself. Yeah! Okay. I'm not gonna do the stone yet, because we just had to forage for all our stone, and I need it for my barn. And then we're just gonna bring this earth crystal, quartz, and copper bar to the boiler room. That's for the blacksmith, and then the geologist. Yay! Made quite a bit of progress today. Good news is everything else that I wanted to do today isn't really time gated at all. Ooh, I think Gunther actually might close at 6, so we're just gonna beeline it over there once I grab that daffodil. We might be late for Gunther. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the library, so we're just gonna pretend like my whole goal was to just come over here to the bookseller. Pretty sure the bookseller is here until 8. You just got 2 of those. You can now see the value of your items. That's actually not bad. 3,000. So this would be very useful because my fishing is so behind. But also, it's a lot of gold when I only have 10,000. I think we will say not right now. But he does come back, I think, in the summer? Yeah, he's back on the 18th in the summer, so we should have a lot more money by then. We got 1 book, so let's go ahead and get our price catalog. And so now when we look at all our items, it tells us how much they're worth. Sweet! And now we're gonna head over to the Adventurers Guild to sell the weapons that we have right now and see if we can't get something a little better. Hi, Demetrius. Maru helps me out in the lab. Sometimes she's a good kid. Rude. It's okay, we won't fault you for it. How are we looking on our... Look at that. I would like to start working towards Marnie a little more. Yeah. We can start doing that now that we're focusing a bit more on our animals. So initiation is done. We're gonna talk to Marlin and do the shop. And sell these. You don't get a whole lot for them, but it's better than them rotting away in your chest. Alright, so... Silver Saber wouldn't be bad. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. Or the Femur. I think I'll do the Silver Saber. That's okay. And let's see what my reward is. Oh, wait! See Gil to claim your rewards. He's gonna give me this one! That's so much better! I forgot. So whenever you complete the challenges in here, I'll go through them again. I'm just gonna sell this sword back even though I'm only gonna get 100 when I just spent 750 gold on it. So you have these. I must have been 75 cave insects. I thought it was so much more, but they're called Duggies, not Diggies. But essentially it's monster eradication goals to help us keep the valley safe, and so as you complete these you get different weapons, and I forgot that you get this I think it's literally an insect head. Yeah, an insect head. Not very pleasant to wield, but it does a shit ton of damage, so I want that with me. So yeah, there's different goals. We don't know what these are yet, but we know that we have the goal of killing 1,000 slimes and 30 Duggies and then 60 rock crabs. I've only killed 2. We've got some rock crabs to kill, but you get different rewards as you do these by talking to Gil over here. Come back when you've got something to show me, kid. So unfazed in his rocking chair. I forgot all about that. Ah well. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Look how much faster this is. I should have gone to Gunther before I went to the community center, because the community center doesn't close. It's just open at all times, and I could have gotten everything I wanted to do today done, but that's okay. Okay, save this one. Save these. Sell those. Put my new sword away. Okay, and we will bring that to Gunther tomorrow, I promise. So now that I've leveled up in foraging, we're gonna go back to my Reddit post so I can see the breakdown of everything. Where is he? There it is. So with foraging, you get a total of 6 paths by choosing either Forester or Gatherer, and then the 2 level 10s that you can choose from there. So Forester, you get 50% more gold from wood, and for Gatherer, you get a 20% chance for double harvest of foraged items. So if I pick up 1 daffodil, I have a 20% chance to get 2 instead of 1. I never sell wood. More like having more foraged items means more money and or more energy from them. Especially like the mushrooms that you get in the mines and stuff, like it ends up being way more valuable. And then through Gatherer, you'll end up with the two paths of Botanist or Tracker. And then if you do choose to go Forester, you get Lumberjack, where all trees have a chance to drop hardwood, and a Tapper, where your syrups are worth more, 25% more. But ultimately, I do feel like this Gatherer, and then your forage items are always the highest quality, which is the Botanist level 10 option, where everything you pick up is always Iridium quality, which is a little purple star that we haven't seen yet. Um, versus you get the other option is Tracker, where the location of the forgeable items are revealed, I believe, on your map. I've never taken that one. Um, because botanist, like having everything at the top quality and you have a chance to get two of them is it's a no-brainer. So we're gonna take Gatherer. I just had to look at the options of them all to know for sure. And let's see how much we made today. 1,700 gold. Made back my oopsie with the sword twice. Alright, we're back up to 11,000. And just like that, my silo is done already? Okay. Oh, yay. Okay. This is Demetrius. He's coming to start a little experiment on our farm. He says, "Hi, Jen. I have some good news for you. A few days I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs, which is like down in the bottom right on this particular farm. It's in different locations depending on what farm you choose. So find the cave on your own farm. But for me, down in the bottom right by where I plan to keep my animals. Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. Which would you prefer?" So, here's my rationale whenever I choose this. Mushrooms are so valuable to make life elixirs later, which you'll need to get into the more difficult mines, and this is like the best way to find them. You can find, I think it's every other day or every 2 days. In the cave, you just harvest 6 mushrooms of various types. Whereas the fruit bats, they're very useful in this first year, where you're going to be, where like one of each fruit is needed for the bundles. But eventually, here soon, we're going to be getting our greenhouse where I always plant one of each fruit tree. And then I just have one of each fruit every single day. And you end up with so much fruit that you almost don't have the space to process it all until you finish out all your sheds. So I genuinely feel that long term, the mushrooms are the most valuable route to go, even though it slows your progress a teeny bit in the beginning. I promise you'll get these fruits sooner than you expect, and eventually you'll be so glad that you didn't side with these the fruit bats, and I'm gonna go with mushrooms. It's completely your choice. You don't have to go my route. There's other ways to get mushrooms, like going into the secret woods. They are like the common mushrooms are a forest item in the fall, and you can plant them with and harvest them with fall seeds. Like, there's plenty of ways to do it. This is just my preference. I think it's the best choice. Not the best. This is the best choice that works with how I farm. But if you have other ways of getting mushrooms, then go for it. Alright, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. Very, very useful to just have free access to mushrooms on your farm, even though it seems silly right this second. Dear Jen, tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 and 2 p.m. if you're interested. Mayor Lewis. So this is the second festival that they do in spring, where it's literally just a flower dance. It's like a formal dance that they do down by Marnie's ranch. We'll go and visit it. You cannot get a partner until you have 4 hearts with someone, so we unfortunately definitely will not be able to participate because I think I only have 2 hearts with Linus. I don't even think I have it. You have to have the 4 hearts with a marriage candidate specifically. So unfortunately we won't be dancing with anyone, but we can go see. There's some cute decorations for sale that we can look at. But yeah. Very cool. Let's start our day the same as always and water some plants. Mrs. I didn't think. I don't know. It didn't compute in my head that it literally will be ready on Tuesday. I thought it wouldn't be ready until Wednesday. I'll definitely start my barn, and we'll go ahead and wait until Wednesday to get some chickens with Marnie, and then we'll call it a night. That'll probably be like 10:30-ish, a little later than anticipated, but I had goals. I wanted to reach my goals. And I'm very determined. My hope is that I will have a YouTube video up tomorrow. So, and that will just be like my first week of. I have a lot that I'm like in the works of. I'm having to splice different things from different streams, so it's taking me a little bit longer than normal. I'm actually trying to like create more of like a short form video for you to watch instead of just, obviously my lives are posted if you'd like to go watch those, but more specifically to do a more short form, hey, this is like one little tidbit about starting your farm in Stardew. I have like 6 set up with the amount of streaming I've been doing. I just need to finalize a couple of things, and I'll probably just roll with my thumbnails from the streams for some of them, but I'm also creating specific thumbnails with the one specific topic where we do like 3 or 4 things in one stream. I don't want all 4 of them to have the same thumbnail, so it's taking time, but I'm just trying to put a little extra sparkle on and like make sure there's a nice little bow on the content. All right, what are we gonna do today? I think we go fishing? Since I said we would reach level 5 and then in foraging and then go fishing, I think that is the plan. We will drop these 2. I'll run this over to Gunther still, and we just need my... Do I only have the bamboo pole? Just making sure. Yes, okay. We will bring my bamboo pole, sell these carrots. Hi, Ezra. You're very cute. I hear your tail. Maybe we play a little music since we're just gonna be fishing and chilling. Wooded acres. You know, we'll stick to the game music for now. If the game goes quiet, I'll keep this half open. Another bread. No, you weren't supposed to see me. Oops. I'm just taking out your trash, man. There's no one assigned to taking out the trash in this place. It's my job. I didn't realize I got new rewards last time. Let's see what he's got for me. Old Gunther. Ah, well, I can't use those until next year. I was wondering, I was like, I feel like I should have my 9 cauliflower seeds by now. They were chilling out with Gunther. It's okay. You do get free 9 cauliflower seeds. The next round of seeds you'll get is 9 melon seeds, so you'll want to get those in summer so you can actually use them, as melons are very, very profitable. My melons will likely take the place of all my strawberries. I actually need to figure out what layout I'm going to do with all my summer crops before next stream, because we'll very likely start summer. And so I almost said summer first. The first day of summer, we want to make sure we have plenty of money to get some seeds and yeah, just really profit off of Oh, setting up a lot of crops. We also really want to crack down. This is probably going to be the only day that I fish for the rest of spring, because then we really want to crack down on getting some copper to upgrade our tools in the little window that we have at the end and beginning of a season. So your last couple days, like once I harvest all those strawberries again, I won't be watering them anymore because I won't be able to get another harvest off them. It's a waste of energy and time. And then once I reach that point that I won't be watering any more of my plants, I'm just going to go ahead and set my watering can to be upgraded while I'm not using it. The other way to do it is you check the weather report every day, and the day that it tells you it's going to rain tomorrow, you bring your watering can to Clint. So then the rainy day is the one day that you won't have your tool, specifically your watering can. That way your plants still get watered. Sorry, I'm like yapping, telling a plant and trying to catch this fish. Give me 1 second. So yeah, if you check the weather report and it says it's going to rain tomorrow, you're going to bring your watering can to Clint. The one day that you don't use it is because it's raining, is the day that Clint will have it, and then the following day you go pick it up before you water all your crops, and you end up not missing a day of watering but still upgrading your can. But if you wait till the end of the season, you don't have to. If you wait till the end of the season when you don't have any crops to water, you can also upgrade it then, which is how I typically do it this first spring, because I'm gonna massively increase the amount of plants I have, and I'm gonna really want the efficiency of that upgraded can. And then those first couple days when you're really just like cultivating, setting up your farms, I often bring either my axe or my pickaxe to upgrade those on days that I'm definitely not using them. I can always go fishing or use another tool that one day that it's there. It's really the watering can that you have to be really picky on when you bring it so that you can keep your crops watered. I'll go through that all again at the end of the season though. Just a little, in case you reached that before me, a little tip. God damn it. There we go. Some music with the waves in the background. Hell yeah, I got a max on that one. Just gonna fish until my energy bar is out, and then we're probably just gonna go do a little foraging. Oh, hell yeah. More free iron ore? I actually have enough to make an iron bar. I'll go ahead and bring that one over to the community center so that we can make some bundles. There's something so relaxing about fishing on the beach here and like just the waves. Willie's about to be really mad because I'm in his spot. Get out of your way. Since I missed the fish anyway. Seaweed is actually very valuable to keep for making maki rolls. And I think there's another sushi that requires seaweed. Especially if you're going for that goal of like making one of every dish and selling one of every dish. Very useful to hold on to. I think they're also just good on their own for, this is the last fish we'll be doing. Oh, hey, Finn. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Yes, no, I've played Stardew for a while, but I did recently start this farm over because it had been forever since I played and I was coming back after a long time away from stream. How are you doing today, Finn? No, I have a lot of game knowledge, especially for like this main area. My Ginger Island knowledge is a little fuzzy. I've only made it on a couple of playthroughs, but definitely had a lot of information in this noggin that I just kind of bleh. Have you played Stardew for a while? I think I have like 300 hours for Stardew. It was either 250 or 300. Here, let me tell you really fast. Oh, just kidding. I forgot. We laughed about me and chat laughed about this a couple weeks ago too. I have 518 hours of Stardew playtime. I always think it's way less than it is. I'm just grieving over that Stardew Mobile doesn't have co-op. I know, I had that realization, I was telling chat earlier, I visited my mom in April, and when I was there, I was like, you love Harvest Moon and all things Farm Simulator, you would love Stardew Valley, so I introduced her to it, and I figured that mobile and, I thought that mobile and Switch would have a similar setup that you could play, because I know like I can't play co-op with anyone on a console on my computer, but I thought that I could with mobile and a Switch, and I couldn't, and then realized that mobile doesn't have co-op at all. I'm like, that's it's so heartbreaking. Like you could have so much more opportunity to have like those community servers if everyone that had it on their phone could play together. Not obviously like at one time, but that feels like a no-brainer to me that I guess just isn't for the developer. Alright, let's get our mayonnaise. Oh, my bags are full. Let's see what we keep. Not much, honestly. Just the bread and the seeds. Thank you for the follow, Gloria Wolf. Hope you're doing well. You guys are popping in right at the tail end. I'm just going to play one more day so I can get my more chickens and get my barn started, and then we're going to go call it a day. And I will be back on Wednesday at 7:30. I'm very well. How are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the Joja Cola. It's fun to run around a little quicker. And then we're going to keep the seaweed. And I think we sell the rest of this. My crab pot's done. I did all my spring fishing already. I'll obviously save the geode and the ore. Let's get this mayonnaise and make some shmoney. I'm having a very good day streaming. It's been a very eventful stream. Had some funny laughs. And getting ready to just wrap up for the day. Pull this down a little bit. Mobile is pretty close to console, yeah, but consoles are still better in game. Yeah, absolutely. I have this, I have Stardew on just about every way you can have it. I have it on my Nintendo Switch. Sorry, the music is distracting me a little bit. I'm just gonna turn it down on my end. Sorry if that makes it like inaudible for you guys. There we go. I just want it chill in the background. Did I talk to Ezra? Yep. Yeah, I have it on my phone to play anywhere whenever I have like a chill like a chill moment at work or I used to live in Atlanta and every now and then I would like catch the like get an Uber from place to place or ride the Amtrak train, so like just to have something that I didn't have to bring a whole console but I could just play on my phone. I have it on my Switch. I obviously have it on my computer. If I had any other console, I'd probably put it on there too. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any recipes. Yes, we are all cut up. Sweet. It is the 24th. Is it strawberry day? No, I think it's like the 26th that I'll get my last harvest of strawberries. Mm-hmm. Do you play other games? I definitely, I've played a wide variety of games. Right now I'm kind of sticking towards like sandbox farm style games, but on stream I really just play Stardew these days. Might expand into like maybe like a Minecraft server, like something really chill, laid back, not really story based, but just somewhere to be creative and have some funny moments with chat. In my personal time, I am playing a less ethical game called Schedule 1 that I went pretty viral. I'm sure a lot of people know about it, where you make recreational substances and grow your recreational substance business. But the progression is really satisfying and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm also sad that Java's not available. Most likely, I know. I've been streaming off and on for 2.5 years. Actually, I think this January will make 3 years. 4? Oh my gosh, this January makes 4 years. So yeah, 3.5 years. Yeah, my concept of time is a little skewed today. I thought I only played 200 hours of Stardew. Gloria, if you're here to offer emotes or banners or any art, I do all of my own art. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think that my stream needs help, but I don't buy art from other creators. I make it myself. If you're here to solicit, preferably don't go to any other stream. Go, like, create a social media to publicize your art instead of harassing streamers. Oh no. Guys, I have to wait until Thursday because it's a festival, so no one's gonna let me, like, I can't build my barn. Finn, if you're confused, I do dual stream on Twitch, so I'm just having an interaction with a bot in Twitch. There's no need for me to look at your work if I'm not gonna purchase any. You're fishing in the wrong pond, girlfriend. I'm not gonna buy anything from you. Oh. Yeah, I just have people soliciting me for my money while I'm just trying to hang out with friends. But yeah, Finn, I know it's really heartbreaking to not have that opportunity to like play. Like there are really good JavaScripted games that you just can never access on mobile. Like games that would be genuinely fun to play in like idle time. Well, let's go to the festival, guys. Get this day over with so we can do our barn and get our freaking chickens. So this festival is actually really cute if you are... Oh, it's not going to let me pull up the map. So if you go south to Marty's Ranch and then follow the wall all the way on the west side, you'll see there's this little bridge that you normally can't access. It's only open during the festivals that are set here. And you have a lot of opportunities to buy some different decorations and interact with all of the NPCs. Here, it's another option. Yeah, Pogue. I think it's just, I think it's maybe this game style, and also because I typically just have a couple people hanging out in chat, people just assume that I don't know how to make a channel. I know what I need to do. It takes time. Get off my back. I want to get this rare crow, but it's not rational for $2,500 when I want every dime that I can have to get seeds at the start of the season. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. It's annoying. I've gotten like 5 today. Yeah, I know, it's insane. These are also cute. I think I hold off. Well, these will come around. Poppy's blooming, butterfly and fluttering around. Yep, air smelling verdant. You're fine, Finn. No worries. I probably won't buy anything today, but I am gonna say hi to everyone and cry alone in a corner. No, I just want to say hi. I don't even know if this gets you relationship. Probably. They really target like small streamers. And it's really kind of scammy. Like, if you are genuinely an artist, like there's places to post your art and to advertise your services. Going into someone's stream and taking up their entire chat box with trying to, like, it's just annoying. Back when I first started, you would get like maybe 1 per stream and you just shut them down. But it's just getting more and more excessive and it's really annoying. There was one that, like, I genuinely liked her work, and it was like a genuine person that I was speaking to, I'm pretty sure. These guys do have set voice lines for this, but I'm just a little checked out to be going through it. I'll proper go through this next spring. We'll get there sooner than you think. But yeah, yeah, I generally, and then she just like, yeah, exactly. I'm technically getting views off them, but like, I explained what I wanted, and then she would give it, and then it, like, she would make it, and then it was missing one, and then I'm like, hey, can you add this? And so she would add it, and then it like would take away something else that I asked for, and finally, like, yeah, this is a waste of my time. I'm gonna go ahead and start the dance so we can see that while I yap. I'm getting a little overtired. So just try to skip to getting my damn barn. I just want the barn. It's actually really cute, but it's so sad that I'm just like sitting here by myself staring. I know. Concerned Ape is such a good developer. I need to look through and see. I know, like, way back when I first found Stardew, I was looking, and he was obviously still in like the development process, so he didn't have any other games, but I need to see if he's like created anything new. Time to go home, and even though the festival was 9 to 2, it's 10 o'clock. I probably should have drained my energy. Give me the goats. I know I want goats so bad. I was saying earlier that goats are my favorite barn animal. There's just something so gratifying about occasionally getting milk from them. It makes my day. Oh yeah, emotes are difficult, but it's really gratifying when you get them finished. I have some, like, because I know I have the high emote, and I have the dead emote from playing hardcore all the time. But I'm starting to like some of the normal ones, like a laughing one. Strawberries! Okay, this is the last day we're playing, so it's fitting that we get our final round of strawberries. Our cultivating money bags. And this round we literally sell everything. I've got new ideas to sleep on. I'm now level 6 in farming. Crazy. It looks quite phallic, Pogue, I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah. It's okay that it doesn't rhyme. You're expressing yourself. Greetings, Jen. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Did I already... I'm a little confused because I did have that other save file that I was originally doing that, like, totally corrupted, and I had to start over before the Wednesday stream, but... Didn't I get this already? I thought I got this already, this save file too, because then my dad sent me the $500 for being so successful. Whatever, I don't know what the parameter, that's definitely something new that they added with the update that they brought into Meadowlands. I need to read up on what that means. Why am I getting that? Bro, we're gonna make some shmoney. We got 12 more gold. Oh, no. 9 more gold quality and 24 silver quality. Plus all 12 of these that we're gonna sell. We're literally not saving any of them. So let's... I didn't water any of my plants before I went up there. Yeah, Dad is paying you off for moving back in. He's like, hey, I saved a bunch of money because you're not living in my house. You can have it. Okay. Trash cans on your farm? Huh? Alright, you lost me on that one, Finn, I'm not gonna lie. You want trash cans from the fountains? Good news is, this didn't all fall on a Friday where Robin would also be closed. I would have cried. Not actually cried, but I would have been very annoyed. Damn, I didn't realize I set such ambitious goals. No, I would have had everything if I would have remembered. I would have set my goals properly had I remembered that it was salmonberry season, and like I literally started stream in the middle of the salmonberries, and you gotta get the berries or you'll you're missing out on hella money later. Trash cans from the fountain. I mean, I'll take some what if you get a trash can and there's like a fountain on the lid? That actually sounds really gross because then it's just like washing off trash juice. Never mind. Okay, so here is the beauty of the mushroom cave. So just like that, I got 4 different types of mushrooms. These will later go in the fall chest when I make it, but for now we're just gonna stick it in the spring chest. Guys, why did I water all those strawberries? They're not gonna grow again. Okay, no more watering the strawberries. That was the last time you'll ever see me water strawberries this year. My mayonnaise is ready. Alright, let's grab all of our wood and all of our stone. I'm gonna make sure I have enough. It's 350 wood. I gotta get 50 wood real quick. And then 150 stone and 6,000 gold. Yeah, I made a good decision in not spending all my money. Decorative trash can shrines in every save, as you should. We're gonna sell these strawberries. That's gonna make back every dime we're spending on our barn today. We'll say hello to Ezra. And let's get our axe out and get 50 wood. And just fix this really quick because it's gonna drive me bonkers. Still one, like, I don't know that I have like a quirky thing that I do every save. I do follow the same, like, I had like a specific layout that I was following since they released this update, and then now this is the first time I'm gonna be mixing it up a little bit. Let's fish one out right now. Yeah, I'm gonna work through the planner and see if I can make anything like a quirky little quirky little thing to add into my save. I already have a layout made. Fen, give me just a little bit. When I'm wrapping up stream after this day, I'll send you my Discord link. You can check out what my current plan for my layout is. Did I get 50? Oh yeah, we're good. We'll go to Robin first and start the barn, and then we'll go to Marnie and get some chickens. And then we'll just finish up the day, like chopping more wood or something, because this is gonna pretty much drain me of all the wood I have. But yeah, I'll send you my Discord link. This is just for, like, it's just a server where I post when I go live. You won't get super spammed. I don't mind if you even mute it. I'm live every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 to 9-ish. Look at these wiggly worms hiding here. I'd love to see you around more, in chat more often. Maybe next week we cook up some quirky things in my save file. I'm just getting towards the end of the day. The muting. Oh. We're just gonna stick that right there for now. It'll get moved once I clear out all those trees, but... Woo! Okay, barn. Check. That's okay. I definitely go through, like, ebbs and flows of playing different games. Okay, wait, my little chat is really... Is that a yellow and black heart with, like, flames on top? I also don't have my glasses on. Yeah, yeah! My eyes are working somewhat. I definitely have chat, like, just barely big enough for me to read without my glasses. I just don't like to wear them on stream, because then it's like... I have a light, and so like the light would just glare off of my glasses, and I can see things in Stardew just fine. These numbers are a little questionable, but other than that, I make it. But yeah, when it comes to seeing the small details on emotes, I get little granny eyes to see them. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more chickens. What should their names be? I already have Billy and Bertha, which is how, like, that's the names they were given when I made the save file. I really want to... I definitely want to name one white one and one brown one Potato and Gravy, because I just think that's so cute. That was the names given to my white and brown chicken on my first Meadowlands save, and I love it. Like, that's their names now. I have to have at least that's one of my quirky things. 2 chickens are always named Potato and Gravy. Because why not? Nugget or Tender? We can do Nugget and Tender for the other 2. Nugget? Oh, I have caps lock on. Nugget. Little Nugget. Sorry. And Tender. Choose a coop. Bane actually is a cute name. I almost spelled Tender wrong. We're not going to talk about it. Little Tender. A free laser eye. Exactly, right? I don't want it, like, beaming my light back at you guys, and then you really can't see half my expression. Yeah, no. You guys would be missing out. Don't do that to the chicken. 57? Like Heinz 57? Okay, let's see who we got here. Bertha? You're now Gravy, Bertha. I didn't love this name to begin with. I just left it debating if I was gonna do the Potato and Gravy. It's a requirement. Billy? You're Potato now. You're my friend now. Let's come see the little guys. Oh, they already escaped. Oh no. Potato! No. There's 2 more little babies here. Nugget? Nugget, I can't see you. You're behind... Get this tree out of my fucking way. Oh my god, guys. I guess I won't be able to see their color until they grow up. Potato. Cute. Okay, we increased our animals. We have our barn. Let's just finish up this day, and I'm gonna go get some sleep. Finishing out our day might literally just be draining our energy bar today. And then we spend our last 3 days in the mines. Ideally today we would have spent some time in the mines to finish getting the copper that we need. Because I'm pretty sure tomorrow, like in-game tomorrow, I literally can bring my watering can. It's okay. We'll do that day 1. So spring 26th. Go to mines. Yes, I'm writing this down so I don't forget. The big circle. You as well, Pogue. Have a good night. If you name an animal or yourself a number and replace number with any number, you can think every time an NPC mentions that name, you'll get an item based on the number. Oh, shit. Well, now I'm definitely going to bed early. So, if you name an animal or yourself a number, you can think every time an NPC mentions that name, you'll get an item based on that number. I'll have to wiki it. I don't think you explained it bad. I think my reading comprehension skills are just bad. They're decent, but I'm not like a master. I'll definitely have to look. I've never heard of naming them numbers. Now I'm so curious. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna go to bed. Like, what else am I gonna do? Woo! Level 6 farming. That's huge. We just got our cheese press too. So now we get our cows and they start producing milk. We can immediately go to making cheese. I don't have to hoard. You need the brackets. Okay. So watering can proficiency, hoe proficiency, of course, +1. And now we can make hardwood fence, a cheese press, and quality sprinkler. So these quality sprinklers are useful. But my NPCs aren't going to talk about my chickens, are they? Wait, now I'm so confused. Quality sprinkles are worthless because they do, like, if you set it, they do the immediate, like 1 diameter, 8 surrounding tiles. I like to use these to put in the middle of, like, grape trellises, or what are the other ones? The hops trellises, and fall. In spring, I don't think that there are any that, like, have a wood structure that you can't walk through. Really great for watering those, and then I'll just do a ring around of, like, whatever other plant I'm trying to do. But I think for the time being, I don't think I'll be crafting them. I think if I get any free ones from doing bundles, I'll use them. Holy shit, 8,000 gold! 1,800 from my gold strawberries, 1,600 from my regular strawberries, and a whopping 4,000 from my plain strawberries. Well, now I'm curious, Finn. I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go try it before I go to bed. While I'm, while I'm just finishing up, I won't save this day. I won't be finishing this day. So if you want to dip out and go find someone else, thank you so much for popping by. Please feel free to subscribe or follow. Mainly talking to YouTube. You don't have to give me money. I'm just here to hang out. Let's see. Potato. So you said 57. Oh no, you said the other brackets, right? These? 57? Okay. I don't understand. Ba-dum-bum. I'm looking this up. numbers. Item codes for spawning? Ah, okay. So I see. It's specifically like in that window when Marnie is introducing. Yeah, I found it. It's specifically when you like are buying the animal from Marnie, you want to use the item code in that name. I'll do it. So next time you come back, I'm getting cows. So Wednesday we will do it. I will do it with my cows, and we'll try a couple numbers. I'm gonna get 4, so we can try 4 different numbers and see what I get. And so whenever Marnie says I've sent, whatever, I'll do 57. That way we see what that one is. You'll get item number 57, like whatever that is in the code. You'll also get that in your inventory. That's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. But look at all my little chickens. Nugget. Okay, so it's actually not going to work for this adult chicken. I'm just going to go ahead and name her Potato again. Okay, I don't know why I'm petting them. Because I'm literally just going to close this up here. When we come back, we'll harvest these parsnips and that'll be it. I might need to water my beans a couple. It's 3. I'll water my 3 beans just to see if I get any more out of them for the rest of the season, up until I'm ready to send my watering can. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Sorry I got a little flustered with some of the bots that were coming into chat, but I greatly appreciate it. Please, if you're on Twitch, leave a follow, turn on your notifications. If you're on YouTube, leave a subscription, turn on your notifications. I stream Monday and Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern. I'd love to see you guys again whenever we come back to finish up spring. But that is going to be it for me. For Stardew, yeah, I know, 500 hours of playtime, and I did not know about that glitch. I don't really try to look for like little glitches, and I don't know if I don't really call that an exploit. It's what, maybe 20 items in your whole playthrough. That's not the end of the world to me. Actually, you get like 12, a point where you have 12 in each. So it can be a lot, like maybe more like 50 items, but I'm open to try it. It sounds like a fun little quirky thing to do, and we could try some random numbers. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and have a great rest of your evening. Bye! Bye, 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 bye! I'm gonna go ahead and raid on Twitch, on YouTube if you still want to hang out, see some of my content, see how this farm started. I have my other VODs posted on the channel, still listed. But let me just go find someone to raid on Twitch. I wish YouTube would start a Twitch. I wish YouTube would start a raid option. That would be really fun to find some other YouTube creators that stream live. I mainly just use Twitch. Here, we'll go here. Oh, unable to raid. Oh, she's on a 5-minute break. Yeah, I don't want to send you guys into a 5-minute break. Alright, bye guys, I set up the raid. Sorry it took me a few minutes. Have a great night. It was so nice meeting you all and chatting with some normal friends like Pogue and Helvrin. So you guys have a great night. Oh, and neutral. Can't forget neutral.